I'm thrilled to be back in the great state of Iowa.
Tonight, President Trump on the road to talk about the economy, despite the nation's continued focus on Saturday's deadly shooting of a Minnesota VA hospital nurse by federal agents. In the days following, the White House's tone noticeably shifting as backlash over violent immigration enforcement operations grows. Days after top administration officials labeled Alex Pretti a domestic terrorist just hours after his killing, the president now saying he backs a full investigation.
Do you agree with the assessment from some of your own officials that Alex Pretti is a domestic terrorist or an assassin?
Well, I haven't heard that, but certainly he shouldn't have been carrying a gun.
In Minneapolis, where federal agents killed 2 U.S. citizens in 3 weeks, a change at the top. The White House sending Border Czar Tom Homan and Customs and Border Protection Commissioner Rodney Scott to replace Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino, who had been leading the administration's aggressive immigration raids in Minnesota. Homan already meeting with Governor Tim Walz to try to ease tensions. Walz's office saying in part, the governor and Homan agreed on the need for an ongoing dialogue and will continue working toward those goals. It comes a day after Minnesota's Attorney General asked a judge to stop the federal immigration operations in the state.
The federal government doesn't have any right to try to flood us, threaten us with retribution, and to coerce the state of Minnesota into complying with Trump policy.
With outrage growing over Pretti's killing, some from the president's own party now speaking out. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul calling for the agents involved to be placed on leave until an investigation is completed. Democrats going further, calling for Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to be fired or impeached. President Trump still backing Noem.
I think she's doing a very good job.
Outrage over the Alex Pretti killing could lead to a partial government shutdown this weekend. Senate Democrats say they will not vote for a spending bill if it includes funding for the Department of Homeland Security. But Republicans have signaled they won't pull the DHS budget out of the bill. If the two sides can't come together, 6 agencies, including the Defense Department, could shut down. Monica Alba, NBC News, Washington.